So this is primarily going to just be a book haul, but I also got some workbooks as well. So I'm just going to start with the workbooks, then I have some math resources and manipulatives, and then some different books for different curriculums that we are going to be using. Some of you who are like freaky, crazy curriculum researchers like me will maybe be able to tell what my picks are for my daughter for kindergarten. Yes, so I will be interested. If you have a guess, please leave it in the comments and let me know what you think we are going to be using for her kindergarten curriculum next year. Or this year. Anyway, to get started, the first things that I got, these are from Rainbow Resource and pretty familiar to everyone. I got all of the upcoming Explode the Code workbooks. So this is Explode the Code 1, 1.5. I don't quite know why they do that, but it's okay. And then back here I have 2 as well. And these are for phonics mastery, and I just plan on using them supplementally with finishing up our Teach Your Child to Read in 100 Easy Lessons book. And then with all of our readers, we will do this as well, just to kind of keep reinforcing all of the phonics stuff. And if you haven't seen these before, they really are just fun workbooks for kids with really simple illustrations. And just, yeah, pretty straightforward. But she really does like these, so we're just going to keep going with it until we get to the end, which would be book 8. So I don't really know when that would be, but we'll just keep working on them until we get there. So another book that I just picked up from Rainbow Resource, this is from the Critical Thinking Co. And I shared in my sort of mid-year preschool update that I really like to do logic and critical thinking with my preschooler. I think it's a really important subject. So this is the continuing Can You Find Me book of just, I guess you'd call them riddles that go through various subjects like math, science, social studies, and reading. So this is the book for grades K and 1. So when I feel like she's got a really good handle on the pre-K and K book, we'll move into this one soon after that. Okay, and then another book that I picked up, this was actually from Facebook Marketplace. I just wanted to see what the Draw Right Now books were like. So this is book 1. I think there's, I don't know, maybe 8 of these. But it's really cute. It's a drawing and handwriting course, and they are just really fun. So kind of giving dexterity to your hands to learn drawing. And then they have a little copywork section here as well. So this won't be something she works in directly. I think I'll do like photocopying so I can also use it with my son. But I really like it, and I think that moving forward, I'd like to get the rest of the books as well. But yeah, this one's really cute. It's just like farm animals and nursery rhymes, and I think she's really gonna like it. She really likes to draw. So, well, that'll be for our handwriting, just supplementally. Okay, and this I've been wanting for a really long time. Super excited about it. It is the Dash into Handwriting workbook set, and I kind of honestly wish I'd just gotten the PDF so that I could print these off twice, once for my daughter, once for my son, but I don't know. I really wanted the hard copy as well. So again, really cute. These go with the Dash into Reading readers that we are using right now, sort of on and off, but then we will really be using them in kindergarten. But this is book 1. I got the print. She has print, she has Danielian print, and then cursive, but I don't know. I just went for the standard. When we go into cursive, I think I'll probably end up using the same company. But it is full of really cute activities. And then it also does the handwriting here. And all of the characters are the same as what's in the readers. I think that a lot of people really like the Good and the Beautiful handwriting for kind of the same reason. It has the little games and activities, and then it also has the handwriting. But I'm just more attracted to this, I'll be honest. I'm pretty visual, and I think my daughter is too, and I just liked how sweet this was and how it also went with our reading curriculum that we're already doing. So I went ahead and got this one. This is not going to be my main handwriting curriculum, but again, another supplemental material that I decided to get so that we could use it. And then we'll just sort of find what works as we get into handwriting with using the Draw Right Now, these workbooks, and then Handwriting Without Tears is what we'll be using too. But I will get into that later when I share my kindergarten homeschool picks. Next, I just have two little math manipulatives. So we're going to be doing the kindergarten math with confidence, which requires some counters. So I got these bear counters, which on Amazon, they were a lot more expensive than Rainbow Resource. So I actually got the bear counters from Rainbow Resource. And I got this from Learning Resources off of Amazon. This is pattern blocks. She's already had a lot of fun with these, like making different shapes and houses and trees and animals. So I'm really excited to get into these with her as well as we do our math. But yeah, both of these were, just kind of that initial upfront investment for us to use for her coming grades and then for my son as well. Okay, and I want to do sort of an artist study, like I'm not going to be on a semester system, but sort of a part 1 of the school year, part 2 of the school year. So for part 1, I want to do Monet with my daughter, just sort of sticking with a really, classic Western artist. So yeah, one of my favorite books growing up was Linné in Monet's Garden. So I decided to take that book. I'm probably also going to get some prints from Simply Charlotte Mason? I think so. I think that's the company. They have like really beautiful art prints for different artists. So I'll probably get that too so we can do, an art study. But I also picked up a couple books about Monet. So this one, I don't know why I thought it would be too advanced for her. But I think she's really going to like it. The words are nice and large and lots of beautiful artwork by Monet. This was from Thriftbooks, so this is the Getting to Know the World's Greatest Artists series, and they have one for just about everybody. But it also had some works in here that, I honestly had never seen before of his. I'm trying to see. Like this one, really beautiful with his wife, Camille, as his model. I'd never seen that work before. So I'm excited to read this with her and just kind of get to know the life of Monet. I'll probably pre-read it and just make sure that everything is age appropriate. We all know how the lives and times of artists, but this is another one from DK, and it's a newer book. There's a couple in the series now. This one's about Monet as well, obviously, What the Artist Saw series, and it's full of illustrations, but I don't know if it has many of his works in it. I think here towards the back it's got a timeline of sort of his works and his style, and then it looks like it has some ideas of ways that you can sort of make your own Monet inspired artwork. So this one looks really fun, and I thought that it was really beautiful as well, and just kind of a sweet introduction to Monet. But again, I'll be pre-reading this just to make sure that it's age appropriate for her since she's gonna be 5. And next are some enrichment books that I got for our sort of main spine curriculum. And they're really heavy. Okay, let me set these down. So first one, and again, I'm gonna be interested if you guys can guess what sorry, I'm shaking my camera with the weight of these books. If you can guess what our main spine is gonna be, but here is one of them. We're gonna be using this for quite a while. This is a book that I've had my eye on for a while. They used to sell it in Anthropology where I used to work. So, I feel like I've just seen it over the years, but here's a map of Asia, but then it has a close-up of each country full of little illustrations and facts. It's really a big book, and I think we're going to have a lot of fun just poring over it in the coming years. I also picked up the Atlas of Adventures. This is also used. I do think it's also from Amazon. This one's so cool for different countries. It has like basically adventures. Like here's a liftoff on a hot air balloon page, and this is for the Canadian Balloon Festival. I guess I would have thought it'd be for New Mexico, but it's for Canada. Here's the river raft down the Grand Canyon, but obviously it also has adventures for all around the world. Here is the pyramids. Here is a camel caravan across the Sahara. So a really cool, fun book just to, again, kind of pour over and ask questions and learn about different places. All right, another one. This is a Children Just Like Me celebrations book. This probably has not changed much as far as people's like core traditions go. Here is a girl living in Osaka, Japan, and let's see, Sayo, and she celebrates Hinamatsuri. I don't know how to pronounce that. Here's Holi in India, Fasika in Ethiopia. I don't know. Anyway, these are all celebrations around the world. May Day. Super excited to do this. So it actually goes by season. So next is all the summer. I guess that would have been spring before. All the summer. And then all the fall. So this one's going to be fun. I love this. I just love this book. So this will be really great. All right. And then this one I had forgotten about, but it was one that I loved as a kid. How Children Lived, a First Book of History. So this is going to be, I don't know, kind of fun. Growing up in ancient Egypt. So it like introduces you to a character and then just gives all these details of what it would have been like to be a kid in ancient Egypt. Here's one for ancient China. Here's one for Viking Norway, Aztec Mexico. So I love this kind of book. I think this is really like the definition of a living book if you're interested in Charlotte Mason education. But yes, super excited about this. I think we're going to have a lot of fun with it, not just now, but like, I don't know. I can imagine wanting to look at this up until, a long time, at least 5th or 6th grade, right? So really excited about this. This one I did get off of Thriftbooks. Yes. Okay, and the next set of books are going to be picture books for some of the core curriculums that I'm going to be using this next year and in the coming years as well. Okay, so I have They're Off, The Story of the Pony Express. Just kind of a history book. I have, and all of these are from Thriftbooks, by the way. I love Thriftbooks. This one is Snowflake Bentley, which is about, gosh, let's see what his name is. Willie Bentley, who was the first person to photograph snowflakes in a really miraculous way, considering his limited technology. So there's that one. I have Ming Lo Moves the Mountain by Arnold Lobel. He also wrote the Frog and Toad books. I haven't read this yet, but it looks fun. Albert, a New York Times Book Award, Children's Book Award. Again, I haven't read this yet, but it's part of our curriculum we're going to be doing. Once Upon a Mouse. This one I did read to my daughter already, and it has some really beautiful woodcut illustrations in there. Apples to Oregon. I've heard really good things about this. Excited to read this one. The Golden Glow by Benjamin Flove, I think. Love unique illustrations. Here's some beautiful wildflowers. And I think this is Last Pond by Jim Lamarche. Gotta use my French pronunciation when I can. This looks very sweet and very beautiful as well. So yeah, got some nature books, got some around the world books, so let me know what you think. All right, so that is it for my big haul. I imagine I'll have maybe one more before we start the school year, but that was just like a lot of stuff that I've been collecting to sort of get ready for August. I really like planning ahead with my homeschool, And yeah, I think about my curriculum choices for months before I start purchasing stuff. Anyway, like I said, super excited for kindergarten. So if you have thoughts or if you are interested in anything that I shared today, I'd love for you to comment below. And if you liked this video and like this sort of content, please like the video. Boop the little like button. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great week. Bye.